Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alcatel Lucent OS 6450. Today we will see how to configure AAA in Alcatel Switch. The switch that we are using is OS 6450 and the OS variant is 6.7. Let's log into the switch. If we give a command show system, we'll be able to see some information related to the switch. And here you can see like the 6450 P10 model I'm using currently. And the operating system is running as 6.7.2.122. Uh, this is the latest version of Alcatel Lucent OS 6450 operating system. So let's go to the AAA configuration. Before doing the configuration, let's see what is the current configuration being done on the switch. And if there is some, we'll try to remove that. I hope there is only the default configuration as of now, which is configured. So the command to see the AAA configuration, existing configuration, all we need is just to give the show AAA space question mark. And here you can see server. So let's see if there is any AAA server currently running. So it says, sorry, it says no AAA server available. So we can see the configuration also related to AAA if there is. So the command is show configuration snapshot. By the way, this command actually shows you the whole configuration which is running in your Alcatel Lucent switch. If I give this command right now here, show configuration snapshot, you will see whatever is configured on the switch now. It will show you everything. VLAN's configuration, interface VLAN, AAA, whatsoever, everything is there. So as you can see, like currently only the local default and the console AAA authentication is enabled, which is important. And by default, these are available when you turn on the switch. So if you need to see specifically AAA configuration out of this whole running configuration, so there is very simple command for that. I will show you. Show configuration snapshot, and after that you just type AAA, enter. So it will show you only the configuration of AAA then. Okay, so let's configure something. What we need to do, we need to enable the telnet, for example, on this switch, and for example, if we need to enable the FTP on it, if we need to enable the HTTP services on it. So for every specific service or feature, we need to enable the which requires the authentication. We need to enable and we need to configure the AAA authentication for that. I hope you guys know what is AAA. uh, Authentication, authorization, and accounting. I'm not explaining AAA in it. We'll have a separate session for the AAA, and we'll discuss AAA in that. So, AAA authentication. For example, I need to enable that in telnet on my this specific search. So, what I will do, I will type AAA authentication, and then I will type the service. For which service actually I'm going to configure the AAA authentication. So in my case, right now it is telnet. Okay, and from where this authentication must be performed. So as of now, since I don't have any external authentication server connected in my network where the switch is connected, so what I will do I will enable it using the local database. So AAA authentication telnet local. So it means that the authentication for the telnet must be done using the local database and press enter. So what is the local database? Local database is here, show users, sorry. So these users are in the local database. So you can like sign in or you can log in using any of the user account, not any of the user account, the specific user account which you have dedicated for the telnet services to use the telnet. So let's say, for example, we need to enable HTTP as well. So we'll give the command AAA authentication HTTP local. Again, use the local database. For example, we need to enable SNMP. So AAA authentication. This is not to enable actually. This is to authenticate those specific protocols. If somebody is like trying to access the switch using any specific protocol, so we need to enable the authentication for them using the local database in my case. And usually it is local, but it depends on the network policy, and you can configure it as to get authenticated somewhere from, like, a remote server. So AAA authentication SNMP local, AAA authentication FTP local. So I know, okay, I have to access this switch using some HTTP. I know I have to like enable the SNMP services. For example, I have to run some network management or the monitoring software or service or, like, a platform. So obviously I will need the SNMP for that. And for example, I know, okay, I have to access this switch using the FTP to upload some specific files or whatsoever. So I have enabled the FTP as well. So yeah, so this is the way how you can, like, configure your AAA in your Alcatel switch. And if we'll give the command now, show configuration snapshot, the same command which we gave few minutes before, and AAA. So you will see like what is configured here now. Before you were able to see only these two commands here, default and the console, which is by default enabled. So now you can see the other commands are also active. AAA authentication, telnet local for the FTP it is enabled, for HTTP, for the SNMP service it is enabled. Okay, so I told you in my previous videos as well that whenever like you have configured something, and if the configuration is perfect, you must save the configuration and you must synchronize it with the certified directory as well. So I will show you one thing first. Show running directory, and here you will see like right now we have given some commands here, and that's why our running configuration is, which is actually in the working directory. It is running from working directory. It has a different new set of commands stored in it, which are these. But these commands, these information, this whole configuration is not available in the certified directory. So because the working and the certified are not same, that's why you can see here it says that the running configuration is not synchronized. So all we need is just to save the configuration, and to save the configuration and look at a Lucent switch, it is, the command is write memory flash synchro. So it will save the configuration in some seconds, and then we are done. So yeah, so this is how you can like configure the AAA in your switch. I hope this video will help you in configuring AAA in Alcatel Lucent Switch. These commands works in all the models. The same commands works in 6400 series, in 6800 series, and the other. And even in the new OS, the command syntax is, I hope, is the same. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can put in the comments and I will create a video tutorial for that. Thank you. Bye bye.